Previously on Building Forceworld.
Let's try the other way around. Maybe that works like this.
Yes!
And well, this is where the fun begins. These do look really nice, I must say. This adds a lot to the landscape. And some little dead trees in between as well. Let's see if it holds up if I keep copying it a bunch of times over. Like so.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this brand new episode of Building Forceworld. Today we are going to build the Endor Bunker, which of course in this game is the entrance to the multi-launch coaster. However, first there's something small I want to show you, because off screen I've had some fun and built this. I thought just next to the Ewok barbecue it seemed fun to have like a little band that just plays you some live music. I love how the drum kit turned out. It just looks so great. Pretty accurate too, and there's a keyboard and of course the guitarist. I think this turned out pretty sweet. And the best thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you click this button, the lights go on and there's a little party. Yay! Anyway, for today, let's get into the building. This right here is of course a placeholder for the bunker, so now let's finally spice this up. The roof actually seems to be rather simple. It's just two really thick layers on top of each other. There are some tiny details on the edge, however. Something like this. On the top, there's these dome pieces. I have no idea what those are, but we do need them. Here you go. Very clean. Then let's duplicate it, put it on the other side as well. That is already starting to look like it. The gate and all this other stuff does come at a very weird angle. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this exactly. I must say though, this is not working out too bad. Look at this. That is pretty accurate. What the heck? What the actual hell is happening over there? Teachman, what are you doing? Why are you like this? Imagine just a bunch of people like dancing here. Wouldn't that be something? Then we've got this wall, which hopefully I can just swap to the other side. There. Oh, amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you agree, Teachman. That's right, that's what I said. Same thing on the inside, like that. And then, that is a great looking base, I won't lie. Luckily, the door inside is actually straight, so no weird angles for that one. By the way, allow me to put in the floor to make sure that transition looks a lot better, like that. And we just need those doors that are open, of course. You do have to be able to get in with the same details as the reference material. Well, then that seems about it for the exterior part. Apart from those weird things on the top, must say I'm not entirely sure what the hell those are supposed to be, but I suppose we'll just remake something that looks like it. Kind of like this. I personally think that is absolutely fine. Here you go. So well, there it is. The Endor Bunker. Or at least the exterior, because of course we're gonna make the interior as well. However, first, if you haven't bought this hoodie yet, what are you waiting for? I just know you've seen it in these videos a few times already. Why haven't you bought it yet? Only 16 Robux. Check it out. Then now, let's do the interior. The way I'll begin is by making just one single corridor segment, and using that thing I can simply make a bunch of corridors that lead all the way to the station. Seems like the most obvious, so let's go for it. I have some very decent reference material too, so this should be easy. This is one of these typical Star Wars-y details. This just defines Star Wars for me. Same as those corridors in the Death Star and stuff. I'll also add some of these canisters I see lying around. I don't know what they're supposed to be or what's in them, but it's fine. Looking solid. Then I simply copy this over to the other side. Look at that. Once again, very satisfying, guys. Then we just need a roof and we should be good. Here you go. The only thing is, this once again is too big to copy at once, so we're gonna have to do that in segments. I didn't actually measure if this will fit, but I mean, what? That's crazy. It fits perfectly. No, but that's actually crazy. Look at that. Talk about satisfying. Imagine if it now says too many items. No. Oh, 35k. Oh yes, by the way, guys, I noticed my money farm is not keeping up at all. I had like 2 million and now I have 600k. That is problematic. I suppose that's the downside of the copy and paste tool. There's just too much stuff being put down at once. See? 500k. I guess we'll have to see how that develops. Anyway, for now, this is the point where we actually have to determine how we're gonna get to the station at all. What's the course of action gonna be? I guess we can just make a turn here and hopefully That works. It's a bit of a puzzle, but I think we can somehow make this work. Right, so now you come in there, you go here. There's a bit of a weird spot here, but I guess this works. So basically, now you have to get from here to here somewhere. I feel like we have a decent outline for the interior of this station and everything. For now though, let's work on the exterior more because I don't think we're gonna do the station today anyway. However, around this entire thing, of course, we need a bunch of trees, rocks, all that good stuff. So let's not waste time and get into that. And this rock actually fits really nicely around this bunker bit right here. It's almost as if it's meant to be like that. What I also just realized, this goes in the ground, but definitely needs to be some sort of bunker structure as well, because at some point it exits the bunker, but that means it also has to go back in. Just right here, I'll just make an entrance of some sort of very simple, solid structure. In fact, can't we just do this? And then we literally just copy this over to the other side. There you go. I'll just add some very simple details on the outside to make sure it doesn't look like a super boring, flat, lame-ass building. But apart from that, I'm not gonna do too much because this is mostly just gonna be covered by trees anyway. I do think it's a good idea to make kind of a wall of rocks to make sure you can't see past that for now at least. Then I know where to add some trees, where to add some vegetation, all of that stuff without putting too much effort in stuff that will be deleted. It's happened before, it's probably gonna happen again, so let's try and minimize that. And to fill up these gaps, I can just use some of these. Well, I guess I can't. I was gonna say I can just use some of these to kind of make that look nicer. Let's also kind of close all of this back up. We're not really gonna use this space anyway, so it's fine. To kind of finish this hill on the back, I'll just add some very simple rocks. This is the outside of the park anyway, so I don't feel like this deserves all that much attention, does it? Just some really simple rocks like this should absolutely be fine. Then here, let me just use some ginormous balls to hopefully make the illusion of a hill. I doubt this is gonna work, but we can always try. Some very standard looking rocks down here. And now that I'm looking at this could be a really nice open spot for an ATST. Yes! Dude, that's perfect. Yep, we're definitely doing that in the next episode. Then for the backdrop, to save at least some space, I'm gonna use a bunch of these guys too, because honestly, we're going a bit hard in it. We're already past 1 MB. That's, yes, 1 MB out of 4.25. Somehow, in 5 episodes, we managed to get there, which is not good. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. No. Nope. It's literally September. First Halloween has to be out the door, at least. The thing that worries me, though, is we've only put all of these trees, and all of that is still yet to be filled. That's mildly troubling. However, to be fair, if you look at the whole thing, we have definitely covered quite some ground already, so you know what I can actually see happening? That we can just build this and Tatooine, and then we've just hit it. That's what's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. And we'll just have to build everything else in another plot. If we can even do that. Maybe there has to be 3 plots. Man, I don't even know. What I do know is this is gonna look absolutely insane when it's done. I would say in general, all of this Endor stuff so far has got the most cozy, most intense sort of vibe I've ever created. This really just feels like you're at home. Like it feels warm, it feels welcoming. I like it. And slowly but surely it's becoming more full, which I love. So yeah, I am very, very, very excited for all of this. Some more of these big guys. Wait, what? What? Holy shit, what? Out of all the things I thought could go wrong, that is the last thing I thought about. Well, I mean, that's crazy. I'm not gonna spend 2,000 Robux and, I mean, maybe this once just so we can continue, but dude, what? I'm shocked. That's crazy. New fear unlocked. Though, I mean, to be fair, you do have to cut the money some slack because we're building at an insane rate. I mean, crazy. Imagine if we didn't have the copy and paste tool. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, all the money problems aside, it looks so nice. And what I really like, if you look at it like this and then see the inside, it looks like it's going so far down this corridor. Almost as if that space doesn't exist up here, but that's just because the back is a bit going inward. A bit going... What? Dude, this episode, what even is happening? I have been working on these rocks a little bit just now, and it is looking solid. In this spot right here, I did do something different. It's just kind of dirt slowly dropping down into the stream, the water. I felt like that would kind of change it up nicely. Otherwise, it's all just rocks, and nobody likes that. I also put a bunch of them up here with a bunch of trees. It's going quite well, you could say that. Now, however, I thought we definitely need some of these trees that are just kind of fallen down. For some reason, I kind of just forgot about that, but we definitely need stuff like this. So just like the entrance, let's just put some of this moss on here to make sure it looks like it's been here for literal centuries. And of course, that isn't complete without the ivy below, just like that. This is turning out so cool, guys. I am in love with this. That's gotta be up there with some of the best feelings in the world. Making something that you're genuinely happy with, that you're genuinely proud of. And to be fair, now that we're busy anyway, we might as well make the bridge right here. I don't think I have to tell you this, but this of course is going to be a rope bridge. I'm going to add a bunch of planks like so, all the way from one side to the other. I just have to fix those rocks later, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point I just break this game. Because come on. Though I'm not sure if I like the look of this all that much. I guess it's nice, but I don't know. It feels a bit too clean for something that Ewoks built. So maybe let's not. Let's just do a very simple design, like so. We'll add the poles at the end here to make sure the ropes are attached, wrapping nicely around it. Then to make this appear a little bit older, let's have some of these planks sticking out. We need some color variety in there as well. And then I think that is pretty good. I'm truly sorry for jumping all over the place this entire time, but we have to add some of these guys. I can't believe I forgot that, but we have scout troopers in here, so we can just put them down. We can put one right here. I am realizing though that maybe I made the bunker a tad too big compared to the height of a figure, but actually, I mean, it's nice. And well, then I think for today, guys, we have done quite a lot. Built this entire bunker here. Don't even get me started on all of the scenery here. It is just wild, and it does look fantastic. This area is turning out something truly special. Then another quick thing, I saw people comment about why I didn't use the motorbike coaster. Obviously, I thought about that too, but first of all, they're actual motorbikes, which looks kind of stupid. Most importantly, however, you can't actually make inversions with it. As you can see, this can only go about this far. That is not far at all. Turns like these would just not have been possible, so that's why I chose for this one. It's just a bit more intense, a bit cooler, so well, there you have it. If you liked this video, make very sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell not to miss a single video, and then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Forceworld.